As you watch this video, I want you to get some aha moments. Aha moments that are going to improve your ball striking with your driver and your irons. And in order to do that, I need to help you in this video become your own coach. I'm not going to be with you out on the golf course every second of every day. Your coach isn't going to be with you every second of every day. So you need to learn how to coach yourself. I'm going to show you how to do that because this is the defining difference between the great players and amateurs. Great players, when they're out playing, they're able to fix their problems quickly. Why? Because they have feel. They're able to kind of connect with their own swings. They own their swings. By this end of this session, I want you to do the same. Before I get into it though, look, if you're new to the channel, it's one of your first videos of mine, please consider subscribing. Just press that little bell button, next subscribe button, you get notified every time I release a video just like this one. Plus, I always put a free downloadable practice scan in the description box below, so you'll never have to remember a thing. Okay, so there's one skill that all great players have, and I want you to have and learn this, and it is the ability to coach themselves. Not rely on people like me, not rely on YouTubers or other coaches too much. They become self-reliant on a golf course. Now, by the end of this session, I'm going to give you a three-step process on how you can coach yourself into better ball striking, more consistency, more club head speed with every single club in your bag. Now, let's start with basically the first stage. If you're off your game and you're struggling, it's usually a timing issue. It's usually, initially, you've just lost your timing. Either the club is arriving way too early, you start hitting the ground behind the golf ball, or it's arriving too late and you're too steep on the ball, whatever it might be. But it's a timing issue and a lack of awareness. So what I want you to do, simple exercise here, and kids are great at this, is I want you to kind of visualize the perfect swing, what you see as the perfect swing, your favorite golfer. Just take a look at them and just watch them swing backwards and forwards, okay? And as you're doing this, what I want you to do is this. To improve your timing, you need to be able to kind of take that picture and connect it with the club head. So you want to ultimately, in a sense, build a relationship between your body and the club. And one of the simplest ways to do this is add an auditory cue to this. So, da, da, da is what I'm going to use. Da, da, da. Da, da, da. Okay, now by doing this, you're building a rhythm in your swing, and you're building a kind of sense of coordination without cluttering your head with a load of things. So then what you do is you get to a golf ball, and you might find, well, I've got to do this, 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 this. No, can all of that for now. And all I want you to do is say the words out loud initially, da, 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 da. And those words are trying to match wherever that club head is, make some swings, keeping those words and the feeling in your mind. Da, da, da. Nice and simple, all right? Now all I'm doing here is building that connection with those words, okay? I'm building a feel. I want you to hit some golf balls doing that as stage number one. Now, it sounds simple, doesn't it, right? But what will happen is when you're over that golf ball, you'll probably have a million and one things going on. Oh, my grip, I've got to do this, got to do that. You've got to block all that out. And what great players do, they don't flood their head with a load of stuff. They are able to connect and feel their golf swing. That's what I want you to spend time doing. Can you connect with this golf club? It may take a few balls. Once you've finally done it on the full swings, then test yourself by maybe going on a few half swings. So it becomes da, 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 okay? So I'm now going to kind of just cut it down a fraction. Da, da, da. Few small swings, just building that timing in, right? Once you've done that, you're now starting to build timing, you're starting to get a connection with the club head. Now we start to work on direction. This is easier than it sounds. So all we have to do now is now you have a sense of where the club head is. All we then do is this. I want you to ask yourself here when you're swinging, okay, is your club head moving away from the body through impact, or is your club head moving towards the body through impact? If it moves too far away from the body, you might be in the kind of the hook family, okay? If it's moving towards the body, it's in the slice family. All I want you to do is simply this. Don't try and stop anything from happening. All I want you to do is make a few swings and ask yourself, okay, in fact, why not initially, where is your club head? Do you feel it's heading, yeah? Then what I want you to do is this. Make some swings, feeling the club head maybe moves away from the body, yeah, like this. See what happens to your shots. and then maybe make some swings where the club head moves more towards the body and see what happens. By doing this, what you're doing is you're getting a sense of ultimately how to control the club path through impact, but you're doing it through feel. You're not doing it through an instruction like, make sure you swing in to out. None of that makes sense because these are all major instructions that are flooding your head with too much information. You need to be able to experience the club head if you want to be able to change it. So where is your head swinging? Is it swinging away from the body or is it swinging towards the body? The second thing with direction is this. I want you to be able to control the club face. So a simple thing to do this, okay, you can actually use your lead wrist if you want. Look at my lead hand here, okay? All I'm gonna do is this. Are your knuckles facing the sky through impact or are they facing down through impact, all right? So what I want you to do is make some swings, and what I'm gonna do here is, look, I'm gonna get my sense, are my knuckles facing down or up? They felt very, very down there. Watch this. So I hit a big hook, yeah? If my knuckles are very, very down, I might hit a massive hook. If I feel like my knuckles are very, very up to the sky, what do you think I will hit now? Massive open face. It's gonna get out to the right. Now, I actively put them there for video, but I want you to not do that. I want you to be able to feel first what your knuckles in your lead hand are doing through the impact area. Are they down or are they up? That will often determine what is going on with that club face and give you therefore the power and the feel to make small alterations that will help you hit the ball much, much straighter. As well as direction, what about ball striking? How do you improve your ball striking? Well, you know it's different for your woods to your irons. With your driver and stuff, you want to hit up on the ball, and with your irons you want to hit down on the golf ball. So a simple thing I want you to do now is this, okay? We know that the club swings up and it always comes down to a low point in the bottom here and then starts to swing up again, yeah? So what I want you to do is ask yourself this, where and what is your club doing? Are you, in a sense, striking the ball before it reaches the bottom of its arc, or are you striking it after it's hit in the bottom part of the arc? Now, I say spend some time feeling this because what most of us are doing, when we've seen it on camera, you've seen, oh, I know I'm hitting up on the ball, Danny. You know it, you're hitting up on it because you've seen it on camera. But the problem is, have you actually felt it? Have you experienced it real time? Because that's what is going to make the biggest difference to your game. How many times have you seen yourself coming over the top or flicking your wrists, yet you still can't get rid of it? The reason being is you haven't gone through exercises that are helping you experience yourself doing these things. Once you do, almost instantly they're curative. So do this. Get yourself set. And close your eyes with this if you want, but make some swings. Get a feel of the arc of the club going up, it reaches a low point and then comes up again, okay? Now make some swings and look, I strike the ground there just before I then come up again, okay? Watch this, now I'm hitting up on the ball. I'm getting a feel of where my low point is and my body naturally as a byproduct is already, look, adjusting. Does that make sense? Your body is super, super smart if you trust it, yeah? So spend some time doing that. Get yourself over a couple of shots. Let me hit a shot here. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to ask myself here where my low point is. So follow the club, and it's not easy to start with, particularly if you've got a load of stuff running through your head. You've got to quieten that down. And I felt as though there my club face was closed. And watch this. I felt as though my club face was closed. And what happened to my shot? That is the difference between someone like myself who's a professional. Why I have those feelings, because I've developed that feel that's told me, look, where this ball is going, right? That's what I want you to get from these exercises. So, one bonus tip, okay? Once you've done this, so spend some time literally feeling where your low point is with irons up, so it's down, with driver, it's up, okay? Spend some time doing that. Then, once you've got to feel of direction, you've got to feel of low point, okay? The final bit is speed. Well, how can you feel speed? Well, you can feel it and you can also hear it. So what I want you to do is this. Most people are trying to kind of hit the ball really, really hard, but you don't need to do that. You've seen how far I can hit it with what feels like or looks like an effortless swing, but listen to the sound of the club whooshing. Listen. Now, what I want you to do is have almost like 5 levels. Listen to this. Level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4, level 5. Hear those noises increasing each and every single time. Notice that sound and then start to apply that. Ask yourself here, what feels right to you? Experiment. Once you've got a feel of that sound, a feel of the speed, then start to apply it to your shot. So I'm going to feel like I'm going to be around about level 3 for this one, okay? So that's around about level 3. And all I do then is I can then push that. If I felt that was level 3, I could then feel like I'm going to push it to level 4. But my point is I'm in control of this pace, yeah? I'm not telling myself to slow down or speed up. What does those mean? It's too general. I've got my speeds. I can feel where they are, and that's what I want you to do too. So let's summarize. 4 major things that I want you to focus on. Timing. Get your timing first. Apply auditory cues. Da, da, da. Da, da, da. Try and match. Get that relationship between you and the golf club. Get that timing. Then literally start to get a feel of direction. How do you do that? 2 elements. The way you swing, the path that you're swinging on, yeah? Is the club moving away from your body? Is it moving towards your body? What shots are you getting, right? Through those feels. Most of the time if they're moving away from your body, you're going to be in hook territory. Moving towards your body too much, you're going to be in slice territory. Use those feels to tune your swing, tune your direction. Club face. Are your knuckles down or up? What shot do you get? When you feel your knuckles are down, are you hitting it straight? Are you hooking it? Whatever. It doesn't matter, but use these feels because they're going to control your club face. And finally, in terms of speed, how can you improve the overall consistency of your swing? Well, we know that sometimes we get rushed, don't we? Right? So play around with your speed. Give it levels. And do that with sound. Listen to the sound, all right? So I really, really hope this helps. It's going to be part of a series of videos designed to help you become your own best coach. You don't have to rely on people like me, or not every week for that matter, but I really, really believe this could help you become a great, great golfer. So if you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. Maybe share it with one of your friends. And of course, look, I always put a downloadable practice guide in the description box below. And if you're new to the channel, you enjoy these kind of videos, come and join the community by pressing that subscribe button and the bell. But until next week, have a great golfing week.